In this video, we will be discussing the iShares Core S&P U.S. Value ETF, ticker symbol IUSV. Please remember to like and subscribe to see our latest ETF content. The iShares Core S&P U.S. Value ETF is a low-cost exchange-traded fund that tracks the performance of the S&P 500 Value Index. The fund is designed for investors looking for exposure to the U.S. equity market with a focus on value stocks. What is an ETF? An ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is a type of investment fund that tracks the performance of an underlying index, commodity, or basket of assets. ETFs are traded on stock exchanges and can be bought and sold like individual stocks. They provide investors with a convenient and cost-effective way to gain exposure to a diversified portfolio of assets. What is the S&P 500 Value Index? The S&P 500 Value Index is a market capitalization-weighted index that tracks the performance of the value segment of the U.S. equity market. The index is comprised of large-cap stocks from the S&P 500 index that are deemed to be undervalued based on a variety of fundamental metrics such as price-to-book, price-to-earnings, and dividend yield. How does IUSV work? The iShares Core S&P U.S. Value ETF tracks the performance of the S&P 500 Value Index by investing in a portfolio of stocks that closely matches the index. The fund is rebalanced regularly to ensure that it remains aligned with the index. IUSV is a passively managed fund, meaning that it is not actively managed by a fund manager. Instead, the fund simply tracks the performance of the index it is designed to replicate. This results in lower management fees and expenses compared to actively managed funds. Benefits of investing in IUSV. Low cost. One of the key benefits of investing in IUSV is its low cost. The fund has an expense ratio of just 0.03%, which is significantly lower than the average for actively managed funds. This results in more of the investment returns being retained by the investor, rather than being consumed by fees and expenses. Diversification. By investing in a broad portfolio of stocks, IUSV provides investors with exposure to a diversified mix of companies in different industries and sectors. This reduces the risk of having too much exposure to any one stock or sector, which can help to minimize the impact of individual stock price fluctuations. Exposure to value stocks. IUSV provides investors with exposure to value stocks, which are companies that are deemed to be undervalued based on a variety of fundamental metrics. Historically, value stocks have tended to outperform growth stocks over the long term, making IUSV a compelling investment option for value-oriented investors. Conclusion. In conclusion, the iShares Core S&P U.S. Value ETF is a low-cost and convenient way for investors to gain exposure to the U.S. equity market with a focus on value stocks. With its low expense ratio, broad diversification, and exposure to value stocks, IUSV is an attractive investment option for investors seeking long-term growth and stability in their portfolios. As always, it is important to consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions.